Jurgen Klopp says it is clear Liverpool must strengthen in midfield if they are to improve on last season's trophyless campaign, with Fabinho set to follow captain Jordan Henderson out of the club and to Saudi Arabia. Fabinho jetted out to Dubai to finalize terms with Al Ittihad on Friday, just a day after Henderson's controversial switch to Steven Gerrard's Al Ettifaq was confirmed. In an emotional leaving speech, it continues a summer theme of experienced heads leaving Anfield after James Milner and Roberto Firmino also departed, and Klopp admits the Reds must strengthen if they are to close the gap. At the top of the Premier League, it's definitely important to strengthen in midfield, said Klopp, speaking in Singapore ahead of Liverpool's preseason friendly with Leicester on Sunday. We have to do something, that is clear. We are working on solutions. First, people want changes. Now everyone is worrying about the changes. We are really optimistic about it, excited as well. Jurgen Klopp admits the losses of Henderson and Fabinho are both big misses. For the Reds, Henderson, right, has joined Al Ettifaq for £12 million on a 3-year deal worth £36.4 million. A year Al Ittihad have signed Fabinho, above, for £40 million. The Brazilian has agreed a 3-year deal. Southampton's Romeo Lavia is the first choice to replace the outgoing duo, with the Reds poised to make a second bid for the Belgian, 19, after a first approach of £35 million plus add-ons was turned down. The Championship club want £50 million. Liverpool have welcomed 2 midfielders to the club in Dominic Szoboszlai, from RB Leipzig, and World Cup winner Alexis Mac Allister, who joined from Brighton. But Fabinho and Henderson's exits leave them thin in midfield, after Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Naby Keita also departed this summer. Virgil van Dijk will wear the armband against Leicester and is expected to take up full captaincy duties in the new season, and the Dutch defender admits that he knows he must step up as a leader. Henderson is going to be a big miss for us, as a player but definitely as a leader, as a captain, said Van Dijk. He is someone who has been so important for us in our success over the last years, so we're going to miss him. We're going to miss him a lot, but that's part of football as well. Players come and go, and others have to step up now. I've been captaining the side multiple times and it's always a proud moment to do that. We will see what the future brings, but it would be a huge honor to captain the side. On Henderson's exit, Klopp added, "The relationship between Hendo and I is 8 years long. He knew the situation that we wanted to keep him, but if he wanted to leave we weren't going to throw rocks and stones in the way." Liverpool are set to make a second bid for Lavia to replace Fabinho in defensive midfield. The Premier League side's first approach of £35 million plus add-ons for Lavia was turned down. It was about reacting to it. Jordan will miss us and we will miss him. We have to go on and we will. Big characters left the club this summer, but that's how it is. Things have to change. We have to use it, and that's exactly the plan. Virgil will start the game and he will be captain. I already know my decision, but I still have to tell the players. I didn't expect to have that decision to make a few weeks ago. Szoboszlai will play against Leicester after rolling his ankle and missing Monday's 4-4 draw in Germany against Greuther Fürth. But Connor Bradley, who has perhaps been the most impressive youngster during preseason, has not traveled to Singapore due to injury. He had been earmarked as one to start the season at right back should Trent Alexander-Arnold continue in a midfield role. Joe Gomez, now the club's longest-serving player, could play there instead. Thiago and Stefan Bajcetic remained on Merseyside for tailored recovery programs. Liverpool go into this season perhaps with less expectation after a below-par campaign that saw them trophyless and finishing 5th in the Premier League, and Van Dijk says it is time to put right the wrongs of last term. Obviously we all are human beings, and over the last years we all had a lot of success together, and if you have a season like we had last year, where a lot of things didn't go as we all wanted, then you want to put it right, he added. After Leicester, the Reds play Bayern Munich here on Wednesday, then travel back to England, where they will host German Bundesliga side Darmstadt, which will be played at Preston's Deepdale due to stadium renovations at Anfield. Liverpool have welcomed 2 midfielders to the club in Dominic Szoboszlai, above, from RB Leipzig, and World Cup winner Alexis Mac Allister, who joined from Brighton.